On the first Sunday of this month, we looked at the triune holiday season. You might remember, if you were here. Thanksgiving, which represents healing. Then we had Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. You see we have our menorah up there. We don't have anything for Kwanzaa today, but that's taking place also at the same time. And that represented sharing our gifts, our personal gifts with the world. And the new year. That's coming up, as we all know, the new year of 2025, where we still have a remaining a brand new 365 days of visioning for what it is we really want to experience in life. It's so great that Dana Smith's workshop, our practitioner, is next week, because we today will be doing a visioning. So that is part, so this is a little different kind of talk, because we're going to actually be doing a visioning. And I think you all received a pen when you walked in. I'm not doing it at this moment, so you don't have to reach for anything. But. And if you're at home, which you would be if you're on any of those two devices, please get paper and a pen, and you can join us in visioning for 2025. Because we want to thrive in 2025. I did have Keep Love Alive in 2025, and then it got shifted to Thrive. Let's thrive in 2025 in all the ways that we want to thrive in. Just like Michael did. He thrived in 2024. It doesn't go with it, but you got more. That's what it was. It was more good and more in 2024. And there you have it. It really works to have a theme for the year. So back to the first Sunday of the month. I invited you to begin a process. Just to begin it, to think about it. And that was to look at your vision for 2025. And our vision is not a New Year's resolution. I don't do New Year's resolutions. A lot of people do. If it works, great, do it. I don't personally. But I like to have a strong intention. And visioning takes that intention to a deeper level. It's really powerful. And it works. I can tell you it works. And we vision for what it is we want to experience in our lives. And we want to experience it in this moment and in every moment going forward. But it's really great. A new year, a new start, a new way of really going deep. And what is it? I had to think, what is it that I would like to see made manifest in my life? And I thought of a couple of things. And so I'm going to focus on that for the year. So we're going to spend more time on that in a few minutes. But we're going to set our intention for this new year. On this last Sunday of 2024, we will take time to pause into the present, which is what we'll be doing. Present moment, and we take a moment. Pause sometimes is just taking a breath and pausing. But this is a visioning to pause into the present and direct our visions. Direct them. The Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland, one of my absolute favorite stories, actually, said, if you don't know where you are going, why any which way would take you there. Yogi Bear, one of my favorites. If you don't know where you're going, you will wind up somewhere else. How often do we go through life not even thinking about what it is we want to do with our lives, be in our lives, manifest in our lives? We just think it all happens to us, and it does. It happens to us if we don't have a clear intention. Dr. Ernest Holmes, the founder of religious science, wrote this in his book, Science of Mind. As we bring ourselves to a greater vision, we induce a greater concept and thereby demonstrate more in our experience. The way to proceed is to begin right where you are. There is nowhere else to proceed from. Right where you are with exactly what you have. And so we will begin this morning right where we are. Visioning, you know, there's this great app. I figured, you know, IA's here anyway, and you know, it's gonna, you know, destroy us and all this other stuff. But I'm figuring, I live in the moment, and this moment says, hey, I can use it. So I don't use the dictionary.com anymore. Where is she? Yeah, I don't use that anyway. It's chat, GTP. So my chat gave me this beautiful definition of visioning, which I liked a lot. Any of you ever use that? Chat, GPT? Man, I'm telling you, it really is. If you don't know what something means, look it up. It's amazing. It'll give you everything and so much more. Anyway, this is what it wrote. Visioning is the process of creating a clear and vivid mental image or blueprint of a desired future state. It involves imagining what you want to achieve or experience, whether in your personal life, in business, or in other areas. This practice helps set intention and guides decision-making by providing a clear direction or picture of our success and articulates what steps are needed to reach it. I thought that was a great definition. The kind of visioning that we do is a little bit more spiritual because we are asking for God's highest idea of our vision. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it sound like? So we are all gods walking around, so we are powerful beings of creation. We know this. So we are directing into that field of infinite potential. We are directing what it is exactly we want to experience. I visualize myself reaching into this field and just pulling out exactly what I want to experience, or even something better. So, in your bulletins, you have a piece of paper, looks like this. I have a lot of papers, but this one has the visioning questions. And this has a new question on the top. This is a question I want to use for today. So we're gonna, wonderful Deb is going to play a little music in the background, and let's all just take a deep breath together. We're gonna go into this process, this visioning process of what it is that we would like to experience, have made manifest in our lives. What is it? So the first question we're going to go to, and it involves gratitude, is, I am grateful for, and there's a blank, in my life, in this past year. I am grateful for, close your eyes, and there's a divine intelligence within you that provides these answers now or later. And you can write them down if you want. What am I grateful for that has taken place in my life in the past year? course, this won't be as long as a sit-down 45-minute visioning. But you get the idea, and you can use these at home. Brings us to our second question. What is God's highest idea for my life in 2025? What is God's highest idea, vision, intention for my life in 2025? Moving us into the third question. To enable this vision to manifest in my life, I must fully embrace the following divine ideas. To enable this vision to manifest in my life, I must more fully embrace qualities: abundance, love, peace, joy. And how does that look for you? Fourth question. To enable this vision to manifest in my life, I must release whatever's holding you back. To enable this vision to manifest in my life, I release doubt, fear, not good enough, all that stuff. And the last question. Is there anything else I need to know? And be open. Is there anything else I need to know? To your divine self talking to this human being. Your God self. yourself back to this room. And as I said, you can work on these, copy down the questions, rewrite them. Visioning is not a one-shot deal, but regularly, perhaps even daily at first, is a good idea. In the morning, that's when I like to do all this stuff. Sit down with this process and see what comes forth. I find things come forth that I wouldn't just sit down and think of. Just allow it. Allow it to move through you, because there is such a wisdom, such an intelligence, such a power within you that knows exactly what it is that you are here to experience, to be. And it takes moving beyond your comfort zone lots of times, which is not always easy or pleasant, but necessary for growth. And the good news is that you already have a rich and powerful potential within you. You're just allowing it to express. It's waiting to be discovered, to be accepted, and to be activated. I love that word. Let's activate our God self. Let's bring it into action. And the not so good news sometimes is that your fears and limiting beliefs block your awareness of your highest possibility, making it difficult for you to conceive of living beyond your present limitations that you have set for yourself. As Mary Marcy says, the green edge of becoming. Because there's always more to become. We always have more to become in our lives. It's incredible. Don't stop. That's what I say to myself too. When I have to sit myself down and give myself a good talk, I say, nope. You are going to step out of that comfort zone and you're going to take another class that you're finding very difficult to understand. But I know it's good for me. And I really, that self within me, that intelligence within me knows what I am reading. Thank God for ChatGPT. That really helps you, I'm telling you. It breaks it down for me. Anyway, so as you reach for the greater vision for your life in 2025, don't be surprised if those fears and old beliefs start to reassert themselves and argue for your limitations the whole way. But remember these words from Richard Bach. Argue for your limitations, and they are yours. True. So this is a natural part of the process of letting go. You may find yourself feeling doubtful, fearful, frustrated, or even unworthy of your vision. The thing is to know that your greater possibility lies on the other side of those feelings. Once you overcome those feelings and allow this whole new way of being to show itself to you, that's when the vision itself becomes manifest in our lives. We have to face whatever is holding us back. Face it, heal it, and claim it, because it's our highest good. It's waiting for us. Use prayer then, and if you don't know affirmative prayer, take the class that teaches it. I've been telling you that. If you don't know it, I'm going to do one at the end of this, and then release it into the law of divine action. And remember that a higher idea always heals a lesser one. So that high way of thinking is the better way of thinking. As you learn to trust and believe in, it will gradually and naturally erase all the fears and the doubts and beliefs that stand in our way up until now. Gone. Take time to pause into the present, to go within, to touch that great universal sea of creation that is within you, and access the greatest power of the all-powerful that is within you. And right now we're going to do a closing affirmative prayer for all of you and me for this new year and manifesting our vision thing, whatever it is. So let's just take that fair breath together. And so I am claiming that the highest possible vision for each and every one here at Joyful Gathering Spiritual Center is open and receptive to the divine ideas that flow in, through, and as them in this visioning process and beyond, and beyond. For I know there is one power, one absolute unity of all that is, was, and ever could be. The oneness of all life is contained in this unifying energy, this energy that we call God, this limitless sea of possibilities that is always, always available to all creation. Everything has been created out of this essence of love itself, pure love, unconditional love, divine love. It's the glue that holds all creation together. And so I claim for myself that I am open and receptive to the incredibly exciting ideas as they flow in and through me. I implement them in my life. I take the action. And as I speak this for myself, I know the same truth for each and every one here. Each and every one. That whatever it is in your vision, whether it's here in your consciousness now or not, it will occur. It will most definitely occur. It's already planted into the law of divine mind. It's already planted. And so the belief is the watering of that plant. And so our faith and our belief in the infinite good that we deserve in our lives is taking place. I claim this and I know this in my consciousness for each and every one. That we are open, that we are receptive, that we claim and activate our good in this moment and in every moment going forward. I declare that 2025 is the year to thrive. I do declare that. I do believe that. And I am so grateful to know that this word is so powerful. It is being acted upon right now in this very moment. And in that activation, it brings forth everyone's desired visions. I am deeply grateful for this spiritual teaching and all of these spiritual truths. It is done unto us as we believe. I believe that is true. And so let us believe that we are worthy, entitled beings of the light. And I release this word in the fullness and the absolute knowing that it has been spoken. I release it into the law of divine mind, that activating force that brings this word into manifestation in each and everyone's life, in this moment and in every moment. And so it is.
So it is.
And let me